ascend it until we're out of here. We're moving faster than the speed of light, Dad. So fast that to the rest of the universe, we don't even exist. We're completely cut off. Completely alone. Just thinking about it, I feel a deep sense of wonder, of awe. Maybe it's a little frightening, too. I think most of the other cadets feel like I do about being out here in space, but not all of them should.
Good return, Archer. We're trying to get a racket on this.
Anytime, maniac.
Oh, man!
Game point, maniac. Want to try 2 out of 3?
Ow. It's no fair. You've been practicing.
Yeah, it wouldn't hurt you to practice every now and then. Or does everything have to come easy for you?
Hey, if you can't do it right the first time, why bother?
Attention all hands. Prepare to exit jump space. Brace for no deceleration. Repeat. All hands brace for no deceleration. No deceleration complete. Secure ship for sub-jump flight. All duty personnel return to stations. Cadets Blair, Marshall, Paz, Price, Drummond, and Zoharian report to the briefing room.
Hey, Marshall, you're going the wrong way.
I got my own shortcut, Maverick.
This is the quickest way to the briefing room.
You wouldn't know up from down if it weren't for gravity. We'll just see who gets to the briefing room first.
Okay, Maniac, you're on. Sorry, I didn't know anyone was coming around the corner. Here. I was just on my way to the briefing room.
Back the way you came. Turn left to the next corridor. Even you can't miss it.
Thanks.
McEden's. Tech specialist Maya McEden's.
Well, thanks again.
Space jockeys.
Looks like we have to call this one a draw.
At least we're the first ones here.
Blair, Marshall, good of you to join us, at last.
Sorry, sir.
I used to get lost myself my first few weeks on a carrier. But see that you learn your way around.
I wasn't lost, sir. I was, unavoidably detained.
I was organizing a search party for Cadet Marshall, sir.
Yes, I see. Well, now that we're all here, we can begin. As you see, M421A is not an impressive system, but its proximity to more well-traveled jump routes give it some strategic importance. Your mission is reconnaissance, turning over rocks. You'll divide into 3 flights of 2 fighters each. I want each planet and its moons checked out thoroughly. This is an uninhabited system. There's been no Confederation activity since the initial survey just before the war. I don't anticipate any excitement, but stay alert. Any questions?
Sir, that name on the system exploration report, D. Carnes. Is that Damon Carnes?
Yes, it is.
Friend of yours.
Damon Carnes was the best pilot that ever flew for the Confederation.
I've heard of Carnes. Didn't he disappear in space about 10 years ago?
Look, this isn't a history lesson. Get moving.
Engaging automatic navigation systems.
Auto-nav engaged. Some hotshot pilots. Might as well take the bus.
Proximity alert. Switch to manual controls. Negative. He must have been asleep in tactics class. We slip into his particle trail and follow him. That transport might lead us to a Kilrathi base or a fleet.
Yeah, well, there better be a whole fleet of transports.
Multiple contacts closing on transport. Small ships, fighters.
Oh, I knew it. We waited too long. Now it's picked up a fighter escort. That's the last time I ever listen to you.
Wait, the transport's changing course. It's trying to evade the fighters. It's under attack.
What do you mean under attack? I wish somebody tell me what's going on here. Oh, I had to ask.
Missile launch ready. We're in their sights.
Missiles locked on. I can't shake him. Launch decoys in break formation. I still got a lot. It's no good. I'm alive! Shields are down! But I've lost main engine.
Hang on, I'm coming.
Negative, Maverick. Get back to the claw. As long as I... This is just great. All right, jerk, what are you waiting for? Get it over with. Maverick!
Surrender immediately. Or be destroyed.
Tell him to blow it out his afterburners, Mav.
We surrender.
Welcome to Tortuga. Believe me, you won't like it.
Oh, I don't know. Seems like a nice place you got here.
This is not my place. It belongs to him.
What? Can't be.
What's wrong, Gideon?
It's Damon Carnes. What's Damon Carnes doing here with these renegades?
Right now, he's holding us prisoner.
I mean, I had a holovid about Carnes when I was a kid. The Last Hero. I must have watched it about 100 times.
Propaganda. That vid was made by the Confederation to persuade gullible children to become pilots. Apparently it worked.
But you were the best.
Sometimes being the best isn't enough. One day I realized I no longer cared who won the war. I had no hatred for the Kilrathi, and no love for the Confederation. I had no feelings at all. Space has that effect on some people. When you look too long into emptiness, the emptiness gets inside you. So one day I went out on patrol, and I just kept going. Eventually I found others like myself. Humans, Kilrathi, renegades, outcasts. Now we take what we need to survive, from all sides. You disapprove?
Is that why you keep us alive? You want our approval?
I let you live because I'm bored.
I believe a person's life should serve a purpose.
There are two kinds in the galaxy. Only two. Those who fly in order to get somewhere, and those who love to fly.
Talwyn could send out search parties for 1,000 years and still not find this place. It's too well hidden.
If you'd have let me take out that transport when we first spotted it, none of this would have happened.
Yeah, if your hero hadn't gone insane.
He was out here for 20 years. You don't know the things he's seen, the things he's had to do.
He wasn't strong enough to take it.
You don't have the right to judge him.
Give me that. You should have studied your unarmed combat manual.
Give me.
That's enough. Sensors have detected another transport. We're going to take it.
I'd like to go along.
What?
Ever since I was a little boy, I wanted to fly with you.
What about you?
Is it a Kilrathi ship? Or Terran?
Does it matter to you?
No.
Then come with me.
Too many of them. We're being taken over.
Shepard. This is the last one left. We found him locked in a cell.
Why were you locked up, Terran?
I guess I'm just a renegade.
Vermin. I am Rakathnar Kiraka, Prince of Kilra, the Fang of Seegar, Destroyer of Worlds! You renegades attacked Kilrathi ships. For their defense, I have destroyed you to the last man. But you will be left alive. You will tell what happened here so the galaxy may be warned. To attack the Kilrathi is to die!
Must have been some party. Glad I missed it. You know I was lying to Carnes, didn't you?
I hoped you were. If I can get mine started, we'll take a look at the heap you're flying. Sounds like you need a tune-up.
Hey, what do you mean, heap? That heap can outfly you any day.
It seems the Kilrathi task force has jumped out of the system. Probably its only purpose was to destroy the renegades. This whole Damon Khan's affair was classified top secret by the Confederation years ago. You're never to mention Khan's again. Not even to the other cadets.
You mean the Confederation knew what he'd become? They knew he was a renegade?
They knew. They thought the truth about Khan's would be bad for morale. People need heroes.